can I just talk about Andy Reid? Andy Reid was if you can give a Super Bowl MVP to a coach, it wouldn't have gone to Patrick Mahomes. He threw 2 interceptions, and we'll get to that later. It wouldn't have gone to Patrick Mahomes. It would have gone to Andy Reid. The fact that he would go for it on 2 straight drives on 4th down and make it with crazy plays. I'm talking, you have the whole collective group thinking that this is a high school musical where they all spin at the same time, synchronized. They spin at the same time and automatically are in a new direction. You got the defense looking at the offense like, whoa, am I in High School Musical 4 right now? These guys are dancing on the field, switching formations. What am I supposed to do? Then snap the ball. Damian Williams carries it from the Wildcat and 1st down. Andy Reid, listen, this is the difference between Andy Reid and a lot of other coaches, right? Andy Reid makes those risky plays, right? Andy Reid is an offensive guru. He knows what he's doing. But any coach can make a risky play. The difference is these risky plays always work. Why is that? He always puts his players in the best situation to succeed. He knows when to call these plays. He knows who to put on the field. He knows how to put all of that together. How many times, look at Bill O'Brien. Look at Bill O'Brien, how he tries to get all cute with his offense, right? It never works. Look at when he tries to get too cute with special teams. When the Texans had to try to go for it against the Chiefs a couple weeks ago in the championship game. I'm sorry, not the championship game, the divisional game. Look at that. That was the championship game, wasn't it? But anyway. Oh, no, that was the divisional. I'm sorry, divisional. But you look at Bill O'Brien. That didn't work out for him. That's the difference between Andy Reid and Bill O'Brien and other coaches like that. Andy Reid deserves the MVP for this Super Bowl. He was fantastic. And let's switch over to Andy Reid now. First of all, one of the most classiest guys out there. One of the most good-hearted people out there. He even made fun of himself. Somebody asked him, what are you going to do after the Super Bowl? What are you going to do here? You just won. He said, I'm going to go find the biggest cheeseburger I can have. And I'm paraphrasing here. I don't know exactly what he said, but he's like, I'm going to go find the biggest cheeseburger out there. And it's funny because everybody, talks about Andy Reid, how he's looking forward to the presidential dinner and stuff like that. And it's funny. And he laughs along with it. And, man, Andy Reid, no hard feelings, man. As a Giants fan, him being an Eagles coach and taking the Eagles to a Super Bowl. And I don't think Eagles fans should be upset about this either just because they won a Super Bowl before he did. But everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. I'm happy for Andy Reid. He's one of the best coaches to ever live. And I don't care how much of a rival you are. If you're good, you deserve to win. I don't think this guy is much of a rival either. But Larry Fitzgerald, Arizona Cardinals wide receiver, one of the best to ever do it in history and still going strong today. He's up there in age and he just announced that he's going to come back for another season. I really want Larry Fitzgerald to get a ring. He's one of the guys out there that I really wanted to get a ring. Andy Reid being one of them as well. Bruce Arians is another guy that comes to mind. He also had a time with Arizona as well. But, Andy Reid is one of those guys that, man, I really want him to get a Super Bowl ring with all his efforts, with all the times, including going back to the Philadelphia Eagles days where he was constantly in the NFC Championship, actually made it to a Super Bowl, lost a Super Bowl to to the Patriots, comes to Kansas City, and then makes the playoffs against Andrew Luck in 2013, and Andrew Luck comes back from like a 35-0 deficit or something like that. It was insane. It was an insane score, and Andrew Luck came back from that. And then Kansas City again had their ups and downs. They always do well in the regular season, and they fall flat towards the end of the regular season into the playoffs. They fall flat. That team in 2013 started 9-0 and they finished 11-5, I believe. So, just not a lot of things went in Andy Reid's favor towards the end of these NFL seasons. So I'm happy he actually gets a Super Bowl ring. He's one of the most winningest coaches of all time. He deserves it. I'm extremely happy for him. I wanted to see him cry so I could cry, man. I just wanted to feel emotional for him. He handled it like a champ. And Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid are the next dynamic duo after Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. They are the next duo.